Sunday. Good day. Have you walked between the mountains, thus calling the space a valley? Have you walked upon the mountains, looking down into the valley? Will we return to the heavens and look upon the earth, down into the valley? So I'm thinking, what in the world is this valley all about? And I'm just saying, valet. It's valet out here. We service each other. Up in heaven, we're celestials. Okay, I don't know how it works up there. What I reckon is they're playing some kind of mind game, and they couldn't finish the game up in the heavens. I'll continue after this message. Yellow energy. Look at that. Look at that light coming out of the yellow energy. Okay, so why is it the yellow energy? Where's that yellow energy coming from? Can we say it's the orange energy? But most of our traffic signal lights, the orange is before the red, telling you to stop. So it's more like construction. Stop, look. You see, God's doing construction, and He gets us to stop here so we don't have an accident. It's a reflection of what goes on in top. So now what we're going to go on to now is, if I can remember, is the entity. I'm going to skip over what I was going to talk about. Where was that? Okay, kid, water. Okay, resident evil. Okay, the word resident, okay, has R and E has a 23-letter count to begin with. I used to say rebirth. Okay, but whatever it is, R and E says letter 23W, which means the beta creation. The SI in resident, okay, is the beta heaven, okay, which is the four corners. Where the dot is, there's another corner here, plus the four corners of man. God is all three worlds, but the beta can only be two worlds. God is here, He's all these three. Beta's here, she's only these two. And that's one of the reasons when I read you these cards, okay, the upside down, well, it has to be upside down. I wish I had an 8 card just to show you the reason. I got a joker, I got a jack, I got a king, I got an 8. You see this mark here and this mark here? Okay, well there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this side and only 3 up. Okay, so that's the, excuse me, let's do it this way. So you would have beta world, and then you would go down to here, and that would still be the beta world, but at that time the engagement between the earth world is now come in, and it reaches all the way to here. But the earth world starts here. This is the center core, 4, 5, 6 of the earth world, or 4, 5, 6 is D, E, F letters, okay, and connected to this upside down one. The earth world is connected to the right side up and the upside down. But this world is only connected to the 3 downward. Nothing else, because this is what's going on, the expression of what's going on in our world. So you can see this one has a connection to here. This triangle or cross, or whatever you want to call it, this is man's world. It goes, starts off at 2, beta, not 1, because the 1 is up here and the 1 is the other corner, so it's already covered. Starts at 2 beta, 4 angel, 6 man, 8 heaven. And of course it's 8 heaven, it's upside down, it's 88. 8 is the heaven because only the down one has the 1-8 on it when they overlap. God is the heaven of 8. Beta is only a created world, so the angels, like I was saying before, we are the residents, not only the rebirth. That's an 85 letter count, which means the ring of heaven. So we are the residents. Again, I lost myself. What was I talking about? So yes, okay. So what happened in this game up in the heavens? God couldn't settle the game fairly because it wouldn't be fair. You know what I'm saying? His side, their side, everybody's got a different side. So he said, you know what, boys? He says, you guys, you know what, just jack off and get out of my face. So they all listen to their namesake because they're all called Jack. Jack Noah, Jack Moses, Jack Jesus. Total letter count of 3 worlds of the 7 God creation. We need the 4th world covered. Who's going to be the Messiah in the 4th world? Okay, we already had 3 in, let's say, 7,200 years. So if we divide the 7,200, oh, I think the 7,200 is the maximum revs on my car. Oh, there you go. Why add the extra zeros? That's the way it is. So 7200 divided by 4 equals to 18, which is high, and you're back to the resident evil. So they come down to earth. Now we're good angels and bad angels. I believe the first ones down here were the Asian. They were the pure angels that started this life, because God really started this only for the good angels who wanted to come down. It really wasn't for everybody. But then he noticed there was no good angel once you came to earth, because of the limitless, or the limitations that we have is none. We have no limitations. We have laws that stop us and give us limitations, but in all actuality here, no one can actually stop you. You get stopped, because if you overthrow your limitations and you bump into the wrong way, there will be others and they will stop you. So we all get categorized. Everybody's got their own thought in their own head and their own mind. Okay? Some do good, some do evil. Now if you want to go through the good and the evil, it was the evil that was thrown here with the good, the ones that were fighting. Even if they were good, they all came here to fight on earth. Yes, they have magic powers, they do. They definitely do have some magic powers, and I don't think God opened up those powers to anybody yet, because they know how the system works. Okay, but so do the good, and that's why we get charmed. So if you ever say evil backwards, it's live. Okay, evil is a 48 number count, which means the 4 corners of God's world and the 8 corners of the beta world. But good is 41. G-O-O-D. Backwards, or you can say dude. Hey dude, a dog. Hey dude, come over here, dude. You know, when the guy don't talk right, he says dude. You think I can add that to some of my expressions and definitions, even if it's said wrong? But everybody knows wherever you go in the world. Listen to the people talk. Yeah, man. What's up, eh? Hey, man, that's the language, man. Evolution, here it comes. Everything accepted in evolution. And guess what? No matter what you do, no matter how hard you try, you will always cause an evolution. Even the wall that separates the two sides fighting evolution, one will always become stronger, and then evolution how to get through that wall, while the other side has to figure out how to make sure they stop them over time, because there are more people than they are. There's more good than there's evil on this earth. So it's almost like a virus in your computer. One wants to get in, the alarm system says, no, you can't come. The other one says, I want to come in. The alarm system, you can't come in. So that's how it is on our computer system. Let me get on. So we have dog and dug at 41, which is the Mediterranean, the beginning of light. And like I said, the angels that came here, okay, if it was 2 angels, yeah, it was 2 angels, the good and the evil, okay, so that would be maybe the black against the red. They would be 0.25 their value, but their number count for who they would be is men 6. So now you can say 25 by 25 of man 6 equals 625. So you go 25, 625, and you got the Maya count, okay. Another thing is that man, okay, sleeps. M-A-N, man, is the total letter count of beta heaven, 28. Okay, when he sleeps, he's got a total letter count of 76, which is the spirit of 76, plus the game of 40, and the spirit of man and God, is at a total of 116, which are all the initials of the months together, total the 116 count. The other thing I was working on right now is delta, okay? When you create 4 deltas as the Magen David, you end up with a 24-letter count and the honeycomb in the center. 24 is beta angle, which man is in the beta world. He's got the 4 angles, 4 and 2 is 6 man. Since he's in that world, you have to multiply it for all 4 corners. 2 by 4, 8 is the heaven. 8 and 6, heaven and man, 86. Okay, is 14, which is Mercury and Mars, and in between it is Venus and Earth. Or we have Mercury and, we have 1 and 4, and it was the one spirit of the 4 angle. So it's God's 4 angle, the one spirit that connects inside man's 4 angle. Because God's spirit, okay, I have to write this down, I just thought of it. God's spirit, one spirit, connects to the fourth angle of angel and man, which four angle and four angle. The four angle is what we're doing, so it's 2 times 4. And the reason for that is God is beta. He doesn't need to connect his spirit to beta. He has to go direct and connect it right to man. And I'm not quite sure, but the angel is already in the heavens, but he needs to be connected with a spirit. But he may be connected with the 2-5 spirit, which means the ring of passage to connect to man and the beta world spirit. Beta world ring I marked. Okay, and at the same time, 25 is a quarter. Again, we're back to the quarter. Another thing I want to get to, okay, oh, we're only at 11 minutes. Earth, okay, are planets. Possible reflection of interchanging iPods. Satellite moons. How do the satellite moons connect? So I did a number count, okay. First, I took the word Earth. And the word Earth, okay, has a number count starting off at 5, 1, 18, 20, and 8. It totals 52. Backwards, it's 0.25. Again, the EA combination, okay, is area 51, E-World Angel, okay. The R is the 1 and the 8. And you can say either that's the one spirit of the 8 heaven, because this heaven must be connected, not the beta heaven. Man and the heaven have to be connected. When you come to 1, 2, and 2, 1, they're different expressions. They connect to each other. One connects to 2. Okay? One is 2. So anyways, now you have the first 3 letters which create the word ear, and it totals 24. The spirit's in the ear. We just went over the number 24. 2 times 4, 2 plus 4, 6 and 8. Okay. Then we go to T. Now T is a transfer. So if we go 2 plus 2 times, we only end up with 2, because we only have to do 2 transfers. Man to Earth and man up from Earth in the beta world. Okay. 2 transfers in the beta world. Okay. And then you get the H to heaven, which is the 8th one, which I added in that extra circle, which would mean beta world of heaven. It totals 52. Now, if you use the letter count to planets, okay, and using the Baccarat style, not counting 10s and 20s, the first one would be Jupiter, the second one would be Mercury. So those two somehow are like connected together, because E sounds like A, and A sounds like E, so together they say E, so they're connected together, and Mercury has no moons. Then we have the R, okay, which is 1 Mercury and 8 Neptune. Now Neptune is the reflection of the Venus planet, and Venus and Mercury are also alpha beta, okay. That 1 Mercury connects the 1 spirit to Neptune, which shows man, and that 1 spirit is related to Neptune and to Mercury. Now we have the T, which is the beta. The 0, I'm going to call it the sun. So the Son of God and God transfer is the beta planet, okay, and that is the beta female of God. And heaven is Neptune, and again, Neptune is heaven, and it's also the water world. Now, if I come down here before this ends, okay, 1 to 6, Mercury and Saturn, that's where we work the 1 spirit to. Okay, if there's 81 or 71 or 61, it's an expression of something else. Okay, so what happens is we go 1 and 6 is 7, then we go 2, 3, 4, 5 together is 14 neutralized, which means connect everything. Venus beta, Earth ring, Mars, angels, Jupiter angle. That's the connection. This is the connection we live with. 2, 3, 4, 5. It comes off the dice. This is our world, okay? We live Venus, Earth, Mars, and Jupiter. And if you put it together, and there's a couple of words that go with it, you put the word MO in front of it. It's got a 28 beta heaven letter count, and it's move them, keep them moving. And then if you put the no in front of them, Novem J, Jack, November, November who, BER as a 25 letter count, okay? November. It's coming up, my friends, 2011. I don't know what it is. I wish you had a nice time watching this video. Have a good afternoon and bask in the sun of God.